next week komuch kobutyo sukaruk, you know.
Boaz Kemboy Triza Cheroro
Isitaye kibete tatuchetab lene emet en Kass FM International. Kass FM International.
Lene ureriosiek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo Lene ureriosiek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosiek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
Kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
So ameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisie eng oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi.
Posten on Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab Nene Tesetai Extra ko tetutiet nekibun mixed moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Atachin chitab Kalenjin eng ketesiet noton neichome nebo Kass TV kakituiye tuan watile eng kila kasitab aeng kemi tuan en kibagenge en ikweny emet kusinigong tetutikab bandab tai chekotestai ak chemiten tai kebendi kekusinigon wikit. Kainenyu ko Shadrack Mutai ako en betab raini amache mising ale ngotieng ngalekab boisietab neranik noton naat ko goons kongem tuyosiek choton chebo polatosiek en emet en komalo koborenji koitet neo nebo neranik chekoimuch koba kaniset agenge ngem tuyet nekomi yoton ng'olin kotinygei ak budget noton nekokisoman en konekit nebo kenyitab 2026-2027 kemoe kenai kele tos ng'o nebongoni neranichu asikomuch kong'em tuyosiekab polatet. Tos iywei alak en kandoik kole imuch kong'em noton komoibelis icheket kotor kemiten ak Marlon Victor ko neran nesome ng'echeretab MP en komosta nebo Boretin en kasarta kimiten kora ng'emetab kalyet en tuyet nekimiten inendet yekeboisien neranik komuch kewagenge en tuyonoton kenyoru en komalo kobaten ngetaunikab emet chekisibi en betab raini en oret nebo kabarunet ketindoi Naomi Cherotich itagat. Miten President William Ruto en emetab France en tuyet noton nebo G7 Summit olamoldo kamang'unet kole wendi kobitu walutik kotinygei ak alak en kewelutik chebune alak en emotinwek chemiten en Afrika. Kamwa kole Afrika komo emet kityo newendi keboisien kisuldaen tetutikab AI kobaten wendi akine kokonu ortinwek nyolu keboisien ak mising konyorunen emotinwekab Afrika kelchin boisietab musoknotet mising ko noton nebo AI.
I am very clear that we will leave here tomorrow with number one, our position having been understood, and number two, having concrete proposals on how Africa can access concessional resources, Africa can contribute its assets to global growth, and number three, whether it is energy transition, whether it is food security, whether it is labor mobility, or whether it is building a bigger market, Africa will have a say. And finally, that we will agree on how technology, this time round, artificial intelligence, Africa is not going to be merely a consumer, that Africa is going to write the rules and is going to be co-creators on how artificial intelligence drives the next industrial and global revolution. The huge potential and Africa's contribution to global prosperity. And let me say this. Africa is not a problem to be solved. Africa is an asset. Africa is an opportunity. Africa is not anybody's liability. Africa can actually significantly and will significantly contribute to global prosperity. Why? Number one, we have huge natural resources that can be used, including critical minerals that are necessary for energy transition. We have vast resources of renewable energy from wind, solar, geothermal, hydro, that again are important for the world's prosperity. Number three, it is not possible going forward to discuss world food security without the vast, untapped, arable lands of the African continent. And number three, 40% of the world's workforce by 2050 will live in Africa. 25% of the world's population will live in Africa. Africa is not only going to be a workforce, it is also going to be a market. It is not done until it is done. Rome was not built in a day. Success is not a flash. It is built incrementally. And I believe that we are making the necessary steps towards solving some of the most pressing global challenges.
Katuyo tilyanutik choronok ak biikab emet en sautik ak kabwatetab nekosirto Zipporah Koskei. Zipporah Koskei ko kwondab neki MP nebo Tinderet Henry Koskei ole kakiyai tuyet noton nebo sautik en kaniset nebo Consolata Shrine Westlands en yutet Nairobi.
Kamwa manung'otiandeni Henry Koskei kole kokwanda nemie sipi nekoribe konyi.
I couldn't have put a better person. She was loving and caring, humble, not demanding, no demands. Not the type that would actually come up and say, I want a car, I want this or I want this. No. Whatever was available was available. I lack words to describe the relationship that really made me what I am.
Kaikochi kasubet mwanotok membaekab familia ak mochokoronik.
A lot of things I could not do without consulting my mother. And so I really deeply miss her. I know that apart from being a guide and a mentor to me, she was a guide and mentor to many musicians because she loved gospel music. She was a spiritual guide to many in her church.
We do not grieve as though she were ordinary. She was a gift to us, to our children, to every person who was fortunate to know her.
Gogo took care of us, and we always felt safe, loved and protected. No matter what was happening, she always made us feel special. Gogo attended our school events, performances and special occasions. Gogo taught us the importance of kindness, generosity, and family. We know that Gogo is now in heaven with the angels, and we promise to continue working hard in school.
Kamwa werini kole koibet Zipporah sobenyi kosubkei ak miondab cancer.
Nearly all the 73 years, she was never having any major issue. And it was just recently, in March, when she was diagnosed with cancer, that we began the process of trying to see what we can do to deal with the cancer. It was diagnosed at stage 4, and it was very serious. The station deteriorated on Friday. The doctors tried to do what they could, but they told me that it was not going to be possible, or they did not feel that there can be a recovery. And while we were in her room, she passed, but she passed peacefully.
Zipporah Koskei komwaat kele koboisiechin kamuktaindet eng kanisa ako kichame tienwogik ak kinet akotikon tienik chechang.
Zippy was a brave and humble woman. She did not complain. Her silence was her strength, and her smile said it all. Her faith in God and humanity knew no bounds.
Pastor Zippy, only God will pay you back, together with your loving and caring husband, Honorable Henry Kosgei, for the right hand of fellowship that you have shouldered to us over the years.
En komosta nyi komwa PS nebo industry Juma Mukwana kole kokibet chito nemie nekikotech kandoik chemiach akoi inyi eng emoni.
She raised leaders. She shaped character. She built a family. And in building a family, she helped build our nation. So the story of Kenya is all written in our homes. It's written in the prayers of our mothers. It's written in the sacrifices of parents.
Tetat keyai sautik alak eng betutab mutai amait kekonor bortanyi eng komut kasi wikini. Aripotenchini Kass logoiwekab emet eng county nebo Nairobi. Kainenyu ko Samson Kurgat.
Mucha mising agobo noton kibendi county nebo Nandi ole kayai kambaget alage eng konetik choton chebo ECD en county noton konerekyin serikalitab county nebo Nandi mwaet kole tomo kosuldaen alak en magutik chekakiyonjin en tai cheboto ketesyi melekwek ak kesir alak en boisiet.
Kaimangei kanetichoto eng kyang'inda kwai kambaget eng taonitab Kapsabet kondochi nebo ng'echeret Kennedy Koech yakamwa ichek kole kikobun ichek nyalilda neo kot mising eng netomo kesuldachi ichek samutikwak.
Nebo mwalimu nebo ECD nikikonyalil 12 years 15 years komi kasi amatindoi job group anan amatindoi full scheme. Kimache melekwekab mwalimu chebo Nandi County kinde full scheme running. Ngomenda gavana kemwachi gavana kelechi kikemwa besho gavana ilein mi Nandi kewanin. Komi rani ECD chebo Nandi kewanin.
Kasam ichek serikali kokashi ichek samutikwak eng mwaet kole bwone ichek nyalilda neo kot mising eng kasuletab boisionikwak.
Kikonech promises chekikeni akoi rani lakini kokikeni konyikisitu. Notok amune sikakibwa tai rani akele ngot ko oret nito nekimuchi kemwae ng'alekyok ko kitayari. Kisomin ikoswech rire kanetichu kikonetis kimutun lakwet nemami ki akot akilinyi netilil nenyineti ipkwekchi akot kandoikyok kong'ete presidents governor akoi ng'ony ko kiyobunu eunekab mwalimuinik cheu achek chekinyolilso kuo achek lakini kamakemoche nyalilda neng'ete atkinye akotesetai. Kimeche kowalak emet kou yewalakse Kenya kou yewalakse CPE kemeche koba akoleu betusiek.
Kakibwanye kele asikaswech amun kikerane kero mekerele kokochur metit mondoi iman kenyisiek 50 akotoma kesira akamuitei yaneti lagok so ko kasomin kapsa gavana ale kakibwa ngaminginetabkei kaswe ngalechu ro amwa ngot ane atinye lagok chemite secondary atinye lagok chemite university aliyochin iman.
Karupten italek eng kanetik chekikoba kamung'et eng mwaet kole nyolu kekasyi kanetichoto samutikwak.
Ngamwawok biikchok kole nyalildoi lagochu ineti nasari komami chito neu. Kalya makire kokonaisan konam chepkondet iman nebo iman ako inendet neineti lakwet kotengchin ipkonyo koek chito kotko kora onome tuguchu ndakimako mwalimu nebo nasari kochobot kora onome karit tokor kipkonam nino kito nekosirni obusikong biikchok mwalimuinikab nasari akokany koek bichu.
Kayai kanetichoto kambaget akoi county assembly nebo Nandi asobit kokoito ichek samutikwak ole kamwa MCAs chemite eng kamitit nebo somanet kondochin MCA nebo Kaptumo Kabuya Isaac Muspei kole bendi ichek kokere kole kakicheng walutiet nebo chokchinet.
SRC wamesahau walimu wa chekechea ambao ni walimu ambao ni msingi, na nitasema tu ya kwamba viongozi ambao tuko hapa kama kamati ya elimu na kamati ya bunge tunaenda chukua haya maneno kama maneno ya muhimu sana,
na mumekuja katika wakati mwafaka. You've come at the right time. The budget statement is going to be read maybe tomorrow or the next day, but we want to say that we are going to ensure that the share for recruitment of new teachers is going to be factored. Number 2, promotion of teachers who've stuck So mwalimu wa certificate apewe kulingana na SRC. Mwalimu wa diploma apewe kulingana na SRC circular.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyu ko Nelson Tarubei.
Kimangomiten lagosire 400 chemwaat kikisir en boisionik en gaa en emoni ak kenyeren imandanywan neboto konyor somanet ak kosob sobet noton nenyolunot. Akosibkei ak noton koikoito kana koketoi campaign nenaat ko Not Invisible Anymore neibeljingei komong ak kocheng ak kesor lagochoton mwaat kele imuch koboisien meng'atosiek en ng'anato komokyingei icheket kotestai ak somanenywan.
The Nairobi County government has a particular sector that deals with issues of the street-connected children and the less fortunate children within the city of Nairobi. That is the social services that has got 4 children's homes and very well-trained officers and caregivers. And the 4 children's homes are Kayole for the girls, that is domicile for the less privileged girls, that is in Kayole, and Makadara Children's Home, that is domicile with the boy child, that hosts around 150 boys that are less privileged or have been neglected. And we have the Shaurimoyo Children's Home that hosts around 30, and the Joseph Kangede. So the Nairobi County government has invested a lot in these homes in terms of rescuing those children that have been exploited in issues of domestic work. Those employers who are engaging themselves in domestic work for the children or violation of their rights, I send a warning from the government position that they risk prosecution and jail because it is against the child's right. So let children be left to be children. Let them hire adults who have already attained the age of 18 because that is the age of working. But less than 18, those children need to be in school or to be in college. So it is just a criminal activity that they're engaging themselves in.
The push factors or the main drivers is mostly economic desperation. So for economic desperation, it basically means that maybe households are not able to afford the basic needs, and then you have the children stepping in to help the household economic status. And so one of the ways that we do this, one of the preventive ways, is to support economic resilience of the various households that we know are at risk of child domestic work. So prevention has a lot of economic interventions. We have one partner who's actually doing positive parenting, like really working with parents and caregivers to help them build a strong home as well as economic activities. And then for the protection work is really support services to the child domestic workers. So support services could be emergency shelter, support services could be psychosocial care, life skills and leadership training. All these are part of what we do as support services to protect children and to respond to the child domestic work.
We do escalate these cases to the law enforcement, the DCS, the schools, the police, and also to the judiciary to help us in terms of follow-up and service provision. Of course, Childline provides psychosocial support, but for the services that we are not able to provide, we do cascade it to our partners which we work with. A monument is key because it's able to display the invisible issues to be visible in the society. And it's one of the platform in which many people or large audiences can be targeted in terms of awareness, in terms of sensitization. So it can be able to reach to a large number of people, and the information can be catchy and in a way that can be displayed to a large number of people for them to be able to understand about child domestic issues.
Ngebe komosta nebo Transmara Eastern County nebo Narok, kotestai ofisayekab ribetab kalyet kochenge biik oeng chekibwotyin kele kotinygei ak baretab muren agenge nebo kenyisiekab kwen nemwaat kele kakisuldae noton eng kembout nebo betab raini ak kong'weso bichoton tomo kenyor akoi nguni.
Kosubkei ak korir ne kayan imandab logoiwechoton ko kakinyor bortab chichoton ko kakibeten sobet ole kakiyeb ak kit nekibwotyin korotwetab chok sabarishek chesire 3 en bortanyin ole kaibet ine sobet en yoton.
Koechera ole kobo sait 9
kenyoru simoisiek kele miten chito nekakibar en oret en kebeberta nebo Soket nekoik birutiet en meng'ik tugul chebo emenyon. Kabwa police kondochin DCI nenyon nebo Transmara East, kituyegei tugul abakebaorian iman kokakebar chito ne meng'indetab area inyun kora en komosta nebo Soket.
Kamwa ine kole kibwotyin kotinyegei yautyonoton ak alak en neranik chemwaat kele kokiker komiten tugul en kebeberta nebo Mogondo en kot agenge nekiboiboengei, ole kamwa kole tesetai chikilisiet ak chengset nebo neranik choton asikobit kirwokyi kotinygei ak rumisiet.
Tesetai investigation en police ak kecheng'e kora biik chekamuch kotinygei, so kasome meng'ik chi nemuche koker ele miten chito biik chekakimwa kele katinygei ak yautyonoton kotoretech kora kotoret serikali sikomuch kenyorchigei bichoton keipchi kakwautik kou en ng'atutik. So asome kora kemuiten familia chekanyor kora birutyonoton kemwoini pole ak asome emet kora ketoret familia choton ak ketoret kora serikali en cheng'etab bichoton.
En kasaraton komwa ine kole makat en meng'ik chebo kebeberaton mising ko neranik koistoengei yeisetab maiywek ak atebosiek che ibu asenet neu noton. Ole kamwa ine kole agoi kenam ak kirwokyi chi age tugul nekatinygei ak yautyonoton.
Amoche acher neranik kiistoengei atebosiek chemuche kong'em sobonwekab biik kou yeesiekab maiywek ak silaha chemuche keiboti che hatari cheu rotochu kiboren biik ak ketou neranik ak kebe kasisiek alak chemuche kotoretech kosir keyaten tuguk chemuche kotokyi sobenyon ole makararan.
Kakiib bortab chichoton menye kokwet nebo Ngabolo en wardit nebo Mogondo kwo kot nekikonoren borwek nebo Abosi Mission Hospital nemiten en Ololmasani.
Kakiib borto kwo Abosi Mission mochari kekonor en yundo ako tesetai serikali ak chikilisietab ng'alechu en oret nemi barak kabisa.
Kong'eten Transmara en county nebo Narok, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Albert Tonoi.
Kosubkei ak kambak kotesetai kebaorionji en sukulisiek, koikoito kurset koityi sigik komuch korikyi lagokwak kong'ololji koboto kotikon asikoistoegei atebet nemanyolunot neboto kobetab sobonwek ak ng'emetab mali kobun beletab sukulisiek. Kamwa nebo ng'echeret en kibagengeitab Pastors Fellowship en Elgeyo Marakwet County Bishop Aaron Kwambai kole sigik chechang ko kikostoengei boisionikwak cheboto kotikon lagokwak akometechi konetik boisionoton ne en let kebaorionjin mbakosiek cheboto ng'emetab malik ak kabetetab sobonwek.
Kikere ng'alek chekokotestai en sukulisiekchok ko lagokchok ko kinetegei ng'alechatak sigik amu kamwa chi kole ole kerto ngoker moset kit nekaker moset koyoe moset kunotok. Ko nguno lagok cheyache tuguk cheyoe lagok chon sukulisiekchok nguno ko tuguk chekikose sigik kwai akonetegei sigik. So kameche asom ale kabisa yekimi keng'ololchini lagokchok me ketoune sigik kele sigik ongeteken responsibility kerib lagokchok keng'ololchi lagokchok ketikon matakieku absentee parents ongeng'ololchi lagokchok amatakikoite kora keshiften responsibility anan boisiet nemakat iyai ko mekoite yakase alak kolen komeche kotoretech mwalimuinik kopirwech lagok ngotimeche nyebir lakweng'ung itou inyendet mwenyewe ing'ololchi lakweng'ung lakini memete lakwet ile sindite baketoretin eng komosta age amu ngifailen ii msase then failure will begin with you. Ako kora success kotaunen inyendet. So ameche keng'ololchi kora lagok chemi sukul kelechi sukulit imi sukul kenyisiek 4. After kenyisiek 4 ko kaimande. Mebe oboryo ko mwalimu amu mwalimu kotinye boisienyi ako mwalimu much konet sukulit noto anan konet sukulit age tugul nekeyokto biikab TSC. Kunguno lagok chemi sukul komeche keng'ololchi kora. Ako tinye ii musase meyam lakweng'ung bokoboryo ak sukul. Mabokoboryo sukul nyikotech biik alake. Sukulisiek alak ko kimatech akot lagok chemi sukul nguno kitech biik alake akometo sukulit kokararan. Ko kakang'etu nano ran lakwet nekabokobel sukul nyikiteche biik alake. Kimeche keng'ololchi lagok keng'ololchi sigik. Kele sigik ongeng'ololchi lagokcho ngoba sukul konai kole agenda neng'wa kobendi sukul kokosoman akobitan mtihani. Kokase sigik alak kolen akot kimeche ketoret lagok kechorchi mtihani. Kichorchini ngot kaketoi kechor mtihani ko katakenyoru ne kakenyor lakwet ne perfect ne karon kakichorchi mtihani rani karon konyokobarin nga amu ngen kole kasini kikakiyoiwo ko kikitoreto. So kimeche keng'ololchi sigik ak lagok kelechi ngokilgei lakwet kosoman lakwet konyor makishek che kanyor koyek choto ketoune yoto kele ara kakitoretano sikotestai eng sobenyin. Ara ngalek chekibele sukulishek achek keibikab kanisa kesoe kabisa kelechini sigik ongetoret lagokcho konyor atepto ne kararan. Kimeche kesom kora sukulishek cho koyat sukulishek kora asindite kobwa biikab kanisa konyo kosochi lagok, konyo kong'ololchi lagok ak kokochi icheket kora spiritual nourishment. Amu ngomong lakwet eng gaa komatinye atepto eng sukul komatinye atepto ne kararan kora akot bandapita eng mutiani kunoto ne karon bokobele sukulit anan bokobore biik eng olin batai olin amu ngen kole mami tuguk chemamakotin koyai amu kakinyorchinyi free. Mi ngalechu kelen bill of chebo rights. Ndangelechini chito koyochi chito rights chichindet anan akichechi komeche kona kuhakikishan kole akot biik alak cheimuti inendet kotinye ake kora chekwai chekimeche keripchi. So akot ngobele lakwet sukul man mi lagok chekobel sukulishek akot nguno komeche kestakan konyor akichek ng'atutietab emet lakini makirire kele ara matinye amu akot lagok choto kokong'et anan tuguk chekokoyai icheket.
Kotakemiten kotinygei ak kambaget en sukulishek nebo emetab Mali kobetab sobonwek ko kosubkei ak kurset ko ministry nebo somanet nebo keyai ng'alalet ne naat ko National Parental Dialogue nekosom minister nebo somanet asikeng'alen yautik chebo emetab kalyet ko kotinygei ak Dr. Benjamin Koskei ne inendet ko lecturer en sukulitab barak nebo Kenyatta University ko magat ng'alalet nebo chokchinet asikenai kit neyoe kotestai kosuldaen yautikab emetab kalyet ak wechetab malik kipsomaninik.
Ng'alekab sukulishek chemarget en sukulishek chok chebo secondary school. Amoche amwa ale mutyo mising en sukulishek chekonam chemarget ako mutyo mising en sukulitab tibik nebo utumishi. Kinam lagok chon kobel sukul akobel kilasishek akobel lagok chekomi tugul kilas. Lagok 16 moe kemwa mutyo en families chekopoteza lagokwak ak families kora che koaffecten ak lagokwak ak chetakomi sipitali. Komoche amwa ale mutyo mising ako amoche amwa ale sigik amoche asomok amoche keng'ololchi lagokyok en gaa. Amoche keng'ololchi lagok yon kabwa gaa. Ngonam sigindet age tugul lakwenyin ak kong'ololchi akobo sobetab chito age. Amoche keng'ololchi lagok akobo atebet ne kararan en sukul. Sigik chechang ko kikobakach lagok. Indoo lakwet sigindet boarding lakwet kotakoming'in. So matinye nafas sigindet konai lakwenyin kole une. So lagok chechang tabia chebo lagok chechang kongen mwalimuek en sukul. Mongen sigindet tabia nebo lakwenyin. Ako sigik chechang koba sukul kolaume mwalimu. Ako mwalimu nito ko kokiyokyi lagok chechang. Inyoru class teacher netinye lagok 60 en class agenge. Ako nyolu mwalimu nito konai akobo lakwet age tugul tabia nenyin ak kotikon lakwet age tugul. Konye sigindet itinye lagok 2, itinye lagok 3, kikosindani lagochon 3 si laumen mwalimu netinye lagok 60. So amache kenam keun sigik.
Kagomongei alage en kwonyik chemiten en karonatet akonerekyi boisietab neranik komuch kong'em tuiyosiek choton chebo bolatosiek noton boto naat kekuren goons. Kamwa kole iywechin icheket kosuldaen tuiyosiekwak chebo bolatet kebendi tai kotieng'en ibwotyin kole imuch keboisien chong'indab neranik kong'em tuiyosiekwak. Kounoton koito kurset en serikali kotakikimit ripsetab kalyet en kasarta age tugul nemiten tuiyosiekab bolatet.
Kamwa kwonyichoto kondochin Agatha Kishugi kole yautik chebo borioshek ak boisietab neranik en oret neya koimuch kokon kaiweisiet en chong'indab kwonyik cheimuch kotinye katorchinet nebo kobeljigei ng'echerok cheterter en polotetab emoni.
Wakati nilikuwa na host mikutano yangu, unakuta magunzi unatumiwa na wengine mpaka sisi wamama tunakuwa so intimidated. Yani unashindwa na uko na hiyo call ya kufanyia watu kazi, ya kuongoza ama kutendea watu kazi. So ni ombi langu kwa kiongozi wetu ambaye amesimamia security, interior security, Mr. Murkomen. Ni ombi letu kama wamama. Wakati huu, this time round, simama na wamama. Can you defend us please? Alafu tuone venye tutaelekeza mambo yetu mbele, sisi tuna uwezo wa kusimama na kufanyia wananchi kazi.
Kongololi kwonyi choto eng tuyet nekatet Office of the Registrar of Political Parties en kanasetab Eldoret ole kamach kwonyi ken emoni koib boroindo nebo kong'ololchi neranik en kamanutiet nebo kotil kura.
Ningehimiza wamama tuongereshe vijana wetu, youths, hata kama wako kwa pombe tumeambiwa wako tayari wachukue vitambulisho. Ningehimiza wamama surely tuhimize hawa watoto wetu wa Gen Z waende, wenye hawana kura wachukue kura, wenye hawana vitambulisho waende wachukue vitambulisho. Tumefurahia serikali yetu kusikia kila kitu iko open. Hii mafundisho ya leo tumefunguka, hata penye hatukuwa tunajua tumesikia yote na tumefunguka, na tunashukuru serikali yetu ya Uasin Gishu na serikali yetu ya Kenya.
This time round tunashukuru sana kwa sababu hata mafunzo ambayo tumepata siku ya leo imenipa courage na nimejua venye nitasimama, venye nitasawishi na venye nitaomba kura.
En komostanyi komwa Hassan Aloba kopun Office of the Registrar of Political Parties mornetab North Rift kole ityeni che kamanutiet neo kwonyi ken emet. Kit nekamwa Chenger kopun IEBC kole nyolu kecher kwonyi ken emoni kobalchigei ng'echerok cheterter en polatet nenyoni.
As an office, we always ensure that these political parties are compliant and ensure that women are well represented in the leadership of these political parties.
We really appreciate, because with the women here within Uasin Gishu County, we convey information which is very good for them to relay to other voters. For example, they have quite a number of questions relating to how nomination list is prepared, which is something for the party. They ask a lot of questions about the amount of money paid by each candidate and many other questions. So this is a very good platform for us to convey information and sensitize them as they prepare for 2027 elections. And as you know, women in Kenya are actually the highest when it comes to voting. So when we sensitize them and they are with their own kids, we shall get a good turnout eventually.
Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kakobit kurset en ketik tugul choton chebo wikisiek en county nebo Bomet koker kole kaimuch kosub ng'atutikab oret atkan tugul asikomuch koistoegei nyasutikab ortinwek chekotestai kebaorionji en county noton.
Kimiten ko riders ako miten che private. Nguni kochang'a vijana kimengechen en Bomet County chetamu kure swabaek ala tamu kure ne nyono kole. Ko loochu ko lookab biik chekomong'u en sukul konyor rabinik haraka kocheng pikipikishek. Le roitoen barabara korwoe en oret nekere ile matindoo kamang'unet en bandab karon. Echek biikab pikipiki kecheng'e so kibendi pole. Chekokone ajali missing en Bomet County, chekokekonor en Bomet County ko look chon kibore swabaek. Osome look swabaek ala bichon chon cheng rabinik ora non ongen ocheng rabinik oal pikipiki obe pole en oratinwek chebo Bomet. And otegis bandab barabara mongen kole ibo kapng'o. Pikipiki mongen kole ibo kapng'o. So yon kainamgei pikipiki ibakach ng'alekab maiwek. Matiyom ng'alekab maiwek ak ng'alekab pikipiki please. Yon kayai maiwek ibaken pikipiki ibakach ile keyai maiwek ak ibakach iwe gaa koron isor ne pikipiki. Ajali chekikoseni missing ko sipid nekitindoi biikab bodaboda sana bichon kamwa chon kabo komosin chon private. Nguni ng'alekab yote kokepanganake kitinye twin next week nebo nekiya county commissioner county commander nekoker kele chorsoni nebo pikipikishek ko kokoet missing ak karishek. So kaya kiburien biikab pikipikishek ndamun echek ko security nekiribe Bomet ko kaya kiburien ak kenai kele kepangan stageshek tugul en Bomet County. Every stage kotindo membership nenyinet singonyo chito stage kotor kenai kele ng'o chichi ako tokyingei ano ako wendi ano siwon kakibos ng'alekab chorset en Bomet County. Nibuch ine mi chorset ako moche amosom chitugul rib karing'ung chitugul. Ribin ne makilelen kele tore ng'alekab polisiek tore ng'alekab ne ondorwetwan en rumit nang'ung'et akere ale bo maana missing.
Kainet ko Geoffrey Kemboi, engineer en kampunitab Bajaj, atononjini Rift Valley, Western ak Nyanza. So betutab raini kakimwa kongoi kabisa. Echek ko ki kampunitab Bajaj ko cham kebendoti en taonishek tugul. Ketembeleonjini riders chechok ak kiyochini service kouni akoker miten betutab raini ketinye lengo agenge kikuren heart, pocket and mind. En kipsigis kabwatutik ak muguleldo ak mabukek rabinik. So en betutab raini kit nekakiyai ko kikochini free service biikab bodaboda makimach kenai kole kampunit nenyonet nebo Boxer ana I know kikochini service biik tugul chebo TVS, Honda ak chebo China ak chichoket chebo Boxer. Ngoba kwal oil en tuget kwalen 550 shillings ak kolipan labor 50. Ko betab raini ko ka 7 siling ata 600. Alafu apart from that ko biik chon kikobur ak echeket for a long time netinye pikipiki maybe kenyisiek 15 ko betab raini kikochin shopping. Mi shopping yo kechoben yono chebo biik karibu 25.
Leo tuna promote Boxer 125 HD ambayo ukikuja pale dukani kwetu utachukua, na pia tunapeana na promotional offer ambapo ukichukua Boxer 125 HD unapewa a smartphone for free. Hii ni pikipiki ambayo imeweza kuenea the whole region, not only in Bomet but in the whole country, na pia ni bike ambayo riders wetu wameipenda and it has been of help to them.
Chitab Kalenjin ko choton ko logoiwekab emet chekaimuch kaitun en ketesiet nebo Kass TV. Ketuton amoche atiaktan Naomi Cherotich nemamiten en oret nebo kaborunet kobaten ibwatilen komalo kemi studio ak Marlon Victor, inendet ko agenge en kandoik chesome ng'echerokab bolotet, some ng'echeretab MP en komosta nebo Bureti. Tetutiet emetab raini kemoche kenai amune sikeboisien chong'indab neranik komuch kong'em icheket kalyet ak missing komuch kong'em tuyosiek chebo bolotet en emet en komalo. Kokoboryonji chong'indab neranik chikoba kanisa agenge akotyem kong'em tuyet netesetai en yoton ng'olen kotinygei ak budget nekokisoman en komalo. Tos ng'o netete barnotik kong'em tuyosiekab bolotet? Kimiten en komalo ak Marlon Victor en studio. Metwake Chitab Kalenjin.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en number 5552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor.
We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia, nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya, mbaya.
Wewe ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
Kenya, twende mbele. NCBA, go for it.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait. Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today, only on GoTV.
Haya. Kelenjini mashabik chechoget kasta ibwati ingele komi tienwogik chukibo kenyu chilani kas kole kouniyo kasoki nemwoyo
Anjegap chuboit ko setemisote ongigilge barnotik age misotoni tuguchutok kibo keny bo komonut weleye batongo ng'ale tugukab chumbek.
Haya, keteste inonio
Machane nananyune nekikichomdosi
Angle checham ko chang menoni
Tulwenyon dindireni kolyelge kolbek tam koribe boisiet komwochi lagokwak.
Kora kemiten kilong'ut tienwogik alak chechuten Kass taibwoti yani heshimu ukuta kou inonizo Ego sanyi, anyi ngasit keba akewek. Meutien, Kass taibwoti heshimu ukuta mara moja. Jumatatu, agoi komut kasio ak Daktari Stone koitande sabi Kass FM amon kim notenae.
Silosu kila Jumatatu agoi komut kasi otochi na sikobit kenyoru tienwogik choto cheiberurech Mountain Jehovah Sabiruten Israel tienwogik chelelachen
Tinye Jeiso tuguk chechang Sominende sigogoni Mogoriot kiptayanden yo Mogoriot
tienwogik chebo kwaya tiendo neisomchinige tiendab TBT Chutak tugul inyoru eng tetutiet nebo ilosu sikekas kong'ololwech Jehova kobun tienwogik. Ane Lea Kemboi Komen. Kass FM.
Omite nano nene testai ngolombo nyumbani. Karibuni sana.
Okay, jitab kalenjin witugul olimini ko tetutietab leneme.
Gazetishek tugul kosoma gazeti nebo Daily Nation, gazeti nebo The Standard ak gazeti nebo The Star nebo betutab rani ekas kele mwaene.
Boaz Kemboi Triza Cheroro
Yamaja aleji Jehova Kongo mukakaya chemi Ukier kuno ko kapga tugul ingemwa chito lo matiange ko komite serikali enoe.
The easiest thing ko kiatakan serikali anan anybody nemi serikali anan anybody nemi leadership whether co-elected anan not co-appointed. It is the easiest thing to do because you don't need to explain.
Kingo jo serikali ne ko toyogit ne gure presidential working party on education reform. Kaya nyon analysis ngeme tugul gele yune ngalekab elimu. Omo elimu connected ko the engine.
Siasa sinye kumagarya wengu. Siasa ko lazima itinye sababu kila. Yengete ngoi men garya biashara. Garya biashara na yae. Yani lazima ile kakialda gani. Nena stock na maji mutai. Next week ko much ko butya sugaro, you know.
Boaz Kemboi Triza Cheroro
Tai activate tetutietab leneme in Kass FM International. Kass FM International.
Lene ureriosek ketuitosi eng tetutiet nebo lene ureriosek elekitokyinige ng'wondet nebo ureriosek.
Course haikuwa mzuri sana, ilikuwa mbaya.
kong'eten chopchinetab kei nebo rwoik chebo emetab Kenya kochopchingei labatosiek cheterter ak urerenik chebo emet nebo Kenya. Koboto kora ng'alalutik chebo ng'amotik chebo ureriosiek eng emoni.
So ameche alechi vijana tugul kaikai ongeboisie talenta chekikonech sikobit keboisie eng oret nekararan.
Kila betut nebo Jumatatu ak betut nebo komut kasi
Posten na Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Redmond Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartage eng mashabik.
It become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganende Jacqueline Arusei. Akiwatile mix anan chenwagik ko moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV. Tetutietab nenetesetai koitun eng kila komut kasi eng Kass TV kong'ete sait aeng nebo kemboi akoi sait ang'wan nebo kemboi omitaganende Jacqueline Arusei. Watileng nenetesetai ketindoi segments cheterter mite kebeberta nebo what's trending king'olole akobo topics chekotestai ko trendan during the week eng social media. Aketindoi kora kebeberta nebo Talent Central. Kitoche tienik nyokobarta talent nenywanet akonyor support kobun akweket mashabik.
Last time I go conversation. Last time I see in a relation.
Ongetuye eng kila komut kasi eng nenetesetai omitaganendet Jacqueline Arusei.
Jackie, your father pass me to make I want to smoke shit nigga. Awo.
Inakuanga moto fire.
Ikitu ya kero no go ya kituga. Kiami ya so lenyu keri bendigo. Posten na Twitter, Insta ak inde Facebook. Kona ingwenduni kole impo wangu.
Tetutietab nenetesetai extra ko tetutiet nekibun mix moto played by one and only our baddest DJ Redmond.
Redmond Ole Serem.
Ibwate kora kole eng kasarta age ketoche influencers, tiktokers, social media influencers ak chi age tugul nekose kotindoi talent ako meche kobartage eng mashabik.
It become red flag. We were green flag and it did not help us with anything. Can we just
Ongetuye eng kila Jumamos eng nenetesetai extra omitaganende Jacqueline Arusei. Akiwatile mix anan chenwagik ko moto chebutun one and only our baddest DJ. Get to you every Saturday in Kass TV.
Kasarta age tugul ko kaitar boisieng'ung.
Atinye insecurities en agenge nachame.
Eng kila koskoling anget ale imite imunyi ak ibongoni boisiet nebo mutai. Kero, meboekan amu amiteu akobo inye. Aibun tetutietab Kass tienikyok kila Jumatatu.
Katochin kora chitab Kalenjin en ketesiet noton neichome nebo Kass TV. Kokamwaun en tai ko emetab raini ame kosingong akobo neranik choton kotestai keboisien komuch kong'em tuyosiekab bolotet. Ibwat ile ngomalo koborionji tuyet agenge netesetai en kaniset agenge en Nairobi noton ng'ole ng'alekab budget nekokisoman en komalo ako en yoton koimuch koit tiong'indab neranik akomuch kong'em tuyonoton anan kotonos tuyonoton. Ako manetai kokiborionji tiong'indab kambakosiek anan neranik cheimong'ugei akomuch kome kong'em tuyosiekab kandoikab bolotet. Tos ng'o netete neranichu asikomuch kong'em kobatesa tuyosiek? Tos kandoikab bolotet iwei kole imuch keisto en boroinwekab kandoinatet anan tos ibwote biik alak kole tos biik chemoche kobwat kole mondoi kosibet alak en kandoik en komuch kaimuch korutechi. Miten kora ng'alekab budget nekokisoman en wikit nekosirtoi. Une komosta nebo vijana, boiboenjin ne vijana kebendi tai ak missing koyoni vijana kole tos imuch kobit lewenisiet noton nebo kalyet ak noton nebo nomination nebo chama. Une noton en betutab raini kemiten ak Marlon Victor bunu county nebo Kericho some ng'echeretab MP en komosta noton nebo Bureti. Ako komoche kenai kele tos kerto ano koneran agenge ng'alechuton. En betutab raini kokimongei alak en kandoik missing che kwonyik en Uasin Gishu akomwa kole iwechin kole kebendi tai komuch keng'em tuyosiek chebo bolotet en mwaet kole kokotoi kolany koitetab neranik chemuch kong'em. So metwake chitab Kalenjin isibech en oret nebo Facebook asikomuch kewalun tebutik kuk, oret noton nebo WhatsApp isibe kora sikomuch kewalun tebutik kotiengei ak eleu tetutikab bandab tai en emet. Karibu sana Marlon Victor in studio.
Kongoi Shada.
Karibu sana. Ikat biikab Bureti, biik chekere en nguni chekakokere kakesharen poster komwoe kole kiribe kale biik alak Marlon Malo Safwan.
Ochamgei biikab Kalenjin en Lomi aswa biikab Bureti kikurenon Marlon Victor, aspirant nebo MP nebo Bureti en 2027 ako kiongozi nebo vijana ak agenge en biik cheborchingei the space for the youth Kenya.
Okay, karibu sana. Natebenen Marlon Victor akobo koit kiboisien kong'em tuyosiekab bolotet. Tos kikoityin koimutik choton imi tuyet age tugul nebo bolotet en komosta nebo Bureti?
Shadrack, amoche korok itounen yebitunen anan amune asikomiten vijana che available keboisien kong'em tuyosiekab biik. En korok koman miten politicians anan kandoik che makonye competition. Koname vijana chechang kolipan kwolchi maiwek kolyan sikoboko disrupten tuyosiekab biik alak. So ongen for a fact ole miten biik chepongoni biik alak kobokong'em tuyosiekab biik alak. En Bureti yabunu oin March tomo koloit ko kemiten empowerment nebo vijana chebo bodaboda en Litein High School. Ko kikakinam vijana chechang akikoi kungisiekab mokomboik amun kimiten malo nekimakemoche kochut tuyonoto. Ako biik chekipongoni agenge ko kandoindet nemiten nebo Bureti, MP nebo Bureti nemakonye Marlon nguni ngeng'olole makonye koker Marlon en tuyosiekchik. So ko noton amune Kalenjin pongoni kandoik alak chemakonye competition ke disrupten tuyosiekab biik alak anan keeten kandoik alak kobwa.
Much kotepchi en yon sokor kora makoker ko moikochi right of reply. Much kotepchi kole kinai ne ile MP nekiwongoni ng'alechu.
Kungisiekab mokombet, biik chekitinye kungisiekab mokombet ko kitinye reflectors chebo MP neteben ng'echeret kibore Sebuleni 2 term. Ko kitinye bichoton
kungisiekab mokombet. So mara maikasate en lakini much kibwotyin kityo.
Makoi kibwotyi. Ngiker ng'okto ingen kole bo ng'o ng'okto.
Okay.
So miten any tuguk chekang'ololen alelen en ane komiten amune asikomiten ng'alechu. Shadrack, inye ak ane ketinye kit nekiyoe asikenyorun kelchin. Mamiten betut akot agenge nebitu ibe disrupten tuyetab chito age amun busy iyoe boisieng'ung. Yebitunen tabushechu tugul, that is why king'ololen nguni insecurity en emet, king'ololen alcohols and drugs tugul chon tugul. Ko ngamun vijana chebo Kenya ak Bureti yabunu ko kikokosan opportunity nebo sobet. Matinye nafasi nebo employment, nafasi nebo kwai mung'aret, nafasi nebo konyor kelchin. Kit nekong'eten bichu, ako bichu ko kisomoso. Kisomoso. We have a very educated youth in Kenya. Akot en Bureti yabunu ko very educated the vijana chotinye. Ako eleo kokonon following, kokonon kasubet en bani asome ng'echeretab Bureti. Ko bichu kit nemokyingei ko boisiet, kit nekiyoe ko betany chito nebitu nenyoko disrupt ne tuyosiekab biik alak. So en ane kabwatenyon ko ki kandoik chi tugul nemi ngecheret ne nekit ichut ngecheret kou Malon kepangan kele kilionjini vijana chebo bindanyun asikonyor kit neyoe asima kiboisien vibaya politicians chematinye plan nebo emet.
Amun tos moywechini ole imuch ketestai keencouragen anan keker kouon maki neo mising nito keboisien neranik ko makit nemuch kowa kundit nekakomuch en tai koik kit out of control makomuche keter kakeformen gangs en olin amun malembech iman koitu kandoit age tugul ikere tindoi kosibik cheuon moe komele burtoi kobaten tos moker ole much koyai niton kou kandoik ole much en tai kebendi kakeformen gangs chekakomach koyait.
Elephant in the room. Opportunity.
Yes.
Koten kotake produce any young graduates, young people chekaptar school, kanyor certificates, kanyor kaba college, kaba university. Amogi kochini kit neyoe. Ko it is a time bomb. Ako naome kotiole bomb noton nguni. In fact very soon kotesta trend kou yeu ko chito nemi komie netinye kit neyoe iwendi kasit ak iwekse komaloi muen koreng especially in the villages olin kibunu amun miten biik chematinye kit neyoe ako lazima komis lazima koranen affairs chechwak lazima mara kwal mayek alak lazima kolian amun that is a space nekimi nguni neui ne that is why angololen alelen yekimiten en nguni as long as komamiten plan nebo ketoret bichu kobitu plan nebo kial bichu koik gangs ako yekakoik gangs kou kereversen mungiki amangu ale kingetau mungiki kokikitau mungiki ke defenden rights chebo biik alak ko tun ko changa takai koit mahali ne akot chito nekitau kokisindan akine so same thing ele kimiten nguni especially Kalenjin elabunu Bureti Kericho ko yoche keyai namna asikechengchin nafas biik chemengech konyor kit neyoe akoi mokorek akichek asimaikechek kityo chekikonye keib rabisiek kobo kikochin ngele kikoito rabisiek kelon tugul politicians and sometimes ko monerekyini birikab kurana bikyok mabat ki mami nafasi nebo kit age tugul inyoru akot nguni keng'olole ko chito nebute chaik kikome beitab chaik kibore tekemin oli kabureti makimine akot bandek ngorut ko marurtos so chichi imeche kolya yoche ngokany ngosirto chi en yon netinye ki kobire eut kole kamnyeit kator kiam ra ki aya ko ngoit chito nelelen opanganen ole sikewon chito age ko available koyai kou noto so the elephant in the room ako kit neyoche kesoten today mayoche kokany koron ko kecheng nafasi nebo kasit nafasi nebo koyai biik mung'aret nafasi nebo koyai biik mung'aret akochob rabisiek that is the only way.
Iyaenge en neranik ako kimi akinye kumwoe kandoichu kolenen in the other leader nikikwo into position kokimwoe kole nyotoreten neranik ako tindoi kandoichu manifesto amwa ale kingotaimingin kora paten kingotaimingin kosir yon ko kikase kelen ketoret neranik kimi sukul kiritar sukul kinjenge kasi mara kinyor kasi en kereng'ung ndakilin way forward takiyai ne imi akinye nguni some boroindo nebo kainonatet yokitinye manifesto en yoto kwangol mi ng'alekab neranik ne kit netakiya much kobwa neranik kole i agenge en ichek ako ikuitos tabusiek kwak so wongo yoche ng'ale solution kele way forward kone.
Now way forward Shadrack and ako kikotyem biik chechang koyai kou noto lakini at heart komaibwoti kosir yon kandoik eleo kokere keng'alalen infrastructure kepangan barabara kepangan beek kepangan tuguchon tugul kokere kotot kowal biik ma idea koter focus nguni ko keba welfare nebo chito ak kit nemuche keyochi kotor koik ne what I plan for my people the formula notinye akere korong ngesoten the young person or how do we sort the young person amun tinye skills eleo nguni keng'ololi but we have to start there kenam cho matinye skills kikochi skills where I come from ketinye TVCs chechang ketinye national polytechnic nekikuren Kericho national polytechnic in my area we need to partner with them konyor every youth konyor a skill nekatar form 4 anat nematar but we encourage kotar nekatar form 4 kikochi skill through partnership ak TVCs chemiten yekakenyoru skills chemuche koyai mung'aret kechengchi capital miten ng'atutiet anan miten nguni keng'olole agere kokinde en budget youth fund, women enterprise fund, uwezo fund, nyota fund, all of them komi budget including help. Komi budget agere help ko almost 56-60 billion chekokikochi en nguni. All of them ko geared ko supporting the young person ak the women. But policy on its implementation is where the problem is. Chichi kakonyor a skill. Amun what we need to agree all of us ko market nebo Kenya ko mayame ko observe nguni biik chekisire ko serikali biik che graduates mayame. So kit nekinyolu kengalalen nguni ko other means of absorbing them which is entrepreneurship. Yani bichu koyai mungaret chemuche koyai mungaret kechengi capital. Ele kiketa youth fund keploen loan kou yon keploen en bank. Uwezo fund kikoito mangen ale wany token anan kichopto ano mi ele kichopto inyoru chito kabonyor 10,000 15,000. It will not help us moite kotoretech. Ele kimiten nguni ko bichu tinye ideas. Bichu mengech they are very innovative. Tinye idea moche koyai mungaret, tinye energy, tinye the drive. Kecheng kinam ge fund and ideas chechwake to the tune nemokyingei. Kere ngunon for example Nyota fund. Nyota, ele kikichopto Nyota, it's a very brilliant idea. Kiyoche kotoret the youth ak everyone. Lakini Nyota kora kanyo akeyai kele chitugul konyoru 50,000, 25 and 22,000 ak another 22,000 which is around 44,000. These monies ko chito ake idea nanyin ko koranen car wash. Ake komoche koyai mayai konga en town yono. Moche kityo trolley nombo mayainik ak ne asikoyo mayainik kocheng capital chebo mayainik sikobire. Chito nemokyingei chebo mayainik mara komoche 20,000. Nemokyingei car wash ko mara moche 200,000. Kalya asikoyo bichu rabishek kokergeit. So the policy on implementation about this money, because it's a lot of money. Ako kindo budget every year. Yoto yemiten tabu. So what we've done as a country, kikochini biik rabishek ngobare ite kobare kochop idea nanyinet konde meset komayame. So what do they do? Wakwal muzinget en center yona akoya kole situn kibwat kit nekiyoe. So at the end of the day komete solving the problem nekoyoche solve. My idea when I get to bunge ke amalgamate korok all these laws into one. Kasitab serikali ko supporting business. It is not to lend money, it's not to do what. So we need to businesses and business ideas chetinye these young people go komong school. They need to find a way of applying to an institution and can I call it? Yeah, we can call it. It can even be the youth fund. Applying to the youth fund with the idea, with the budget, with all those things. We can take a number, probably say per ward, maybe 10, 20, every single year. Incubate them, train them, do capacity building. Namaking 100,000, kikoji 100,000. Namaking 500,000, kikoji 500,000. At the end of the year, kukoge building businesses anye chimuche ko absorb other youths. That is the idea.
Okay.
But of course, kingalalen skill, kaya ngalalen eleyoche ko support the government. Before that, koyoche kora bake something because making laws in bunge will take time. So yoche geweka back to ourselves again. So how do we support this person? You want to propose and malone, and I'll do that by the way. You will ask me next year September. Iguro and next year October. Iguro sinyom ngono borun bill nekorochop nekimeche kechopen ngalechoto. Now. So, in the process of doing all this, empowerment usually does every weekend. Every single weekend, we then 5 million, 10 million, 20 million. You know, at the end of the day, Maragonyor 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, manyor walak. My idea, we need to be objective. As again, I support any businesses and our groups to do what exactly. So, we are supporting a capital investment such that there is no free money. We give out free money. I also give them because sometimes good empowerment, it could help them. But tamole ne katoretok sawa kebirche ut nematoretok they can wait for me sinyokeker kineke. But we need to invest in circles within the villages, either within the villages, through the wards, through the constituencies. So that is where we need to be putting the empowerment money, so that we can build figures from 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. Takai ko easy konyor chi tukul rabishek kemuche kwa nemuche kwa mungare. As we talk about that, government ko kotinye right now kotinye a program nebo kazi maju. To manne kekere no limbo kolenjin exactly gina ko ai bigab leaders chebo kolenjin sige keikun part of that program. Exactly. Like where I come from Bureti, I cannot magoya put a finger on chita na ko toret serikali kolanda bitoni. My idea amun jumbeg ko mago sikishe. Ago magese ago ngogesa ko tunge mureni kwonyi. So there is opportunity there. A job of a good leader koko making sure ko le meet an opportunities chemi bitoni ki titono ki secure and for your own people. So as a good leader, be selfish about your people. Be selfish. Cheng opportunities checheku agiyokte konye. I think Governor Nabo Elgeyo Marakwet Wesley has been doing that, and he's done it so well. Anganoleta mogere na angagere in television na angagere media goes kote ne kwa ne kolanda vitani. That is what we need to do as leaders. So because gengolali raine Bureti abunu ketinye more than 10,000 youth chamatinye baishe. For us to to reduce them and to engage all of them, you have to be very deliberate. I am deliberate about doing that. Congress.
Not even Malon, because it seems you've been getting it wrong. As Sergali Sansana, Muchang, Fancy Gamma, Minaba Youth Fund, Never Ways of Fund, we are now giving the money at our fund and going. Giving Basla Fund. Now I go Mamu, Treason again, guitar, no, Coiton, no Gillian missing. So Mugan Magele, Ki Mandega, we go and Jep Kondo and Rane Copes and Wig like in the Motinha ways, or Amuga, what never ways of fund, never at Coron. Peach one you're going with missing. The more Bureto Marina, what come out of you. So, Tom gave you the right way of empowering this youth to an extent. Niggling Torret in a large number was here. Chita and like Lucky Union, I and like Lucky Union, again, was big Paisionic, but you're going to get missing. Is the model you said? I'm going to do
danger condo. Not a fund to go 5 billion. Youth fund got every year giving almost 23 to 26 billion. I think something like it's a lot of money. Ways of funding some money into billions to tunes of billion. Women enterprise fund when you're some billions every single year. Combine all this money in your to a tune of 50 billion Ravisha kicking to these things almost every single year. Now Ravisha to 50 communal. Have you seen them? At least go get now my opinion. So that we don't give tokens to individuals. Among gigo normal, assuming I was one of them. Me time nagi youth fan kasartag. The process conditions process be too huge for me. But not all of us are able to do what I did. Now, if it is possible, solve one idea, quick something. Incubate one idea go mnye, mungare tagenge go mnye. Kenam jitangunon vijana cheka macho ko baingo gene reono. Ki gochi enough money for the idea netinye. Agi gochi capacity building. Amun, you see, me go hete ku chokora rabishek. Lazima itrainen. Lazima gora ko birchita gene deliberate ko manager ko lewe inditono mungare ta bichulione. Asima gibet gora rabishek as a government or as a country. Yego ichop nitagenge ko sop. Maybe they need 200,000, maybe they need 300,000. If you give them and they succeed, go employ any other people. Now go employ other people, go get an unemployment problem. But as long as we want everyone, when you're 20, 10, 20,000, 15,000, 5,000, maite was up every single year in the budget, keys up the same person keys up last year. But if we became deliberate, Shadi and a Shadrag, mache koya ne, tea nursery and anything. Kigochi enough resources chamokinge a capacity building neome. Ko next year kijibendi chita kegechenge malon. The other year kechenge post care no. It will be different people every year. kakowalogis biik every single year, so there will be progress. Ele nguni makoi keker progress nebo tukuchoto.
Okay. Tamu mwa vijana wale umache umi meset asikomuch kikuyok ake kele umakchinigei ne. Kobaten kemwa en nguni Marlon ko chang kandoik che neranik chemi bunge akot chemi leadership positions. Amune simokuitos? Amune sana ko chemi sang kondo ideas and way forward more than chemi in the position komwa akot toret neranichu. Amun every election ko nguni kibendi lewenisiet en kenyit nenyone. Tienge every candidate akot tienge every party neranik amun chang. That's why they are trying to tune in the manifesto koiti magutik ab vijana, but still getting it wrong. Testai mangu vijana chamanda boisionik, testai ko chuko miten konerektos kolacha kimi bara ko mangunet ko kibet ko mangunet. Kirobe meset anan umache obe meset lakini amune simakinyoru walutiet.
Numbers jekitinye meset 1 komayame. That is number 1. Because at ngengolole ko youth leader nebo ODM ko 82-year-old. So system nebo Kenya ko youth ko ma youth. Like chito nemi 50 and leadership nguni ko to kijana. Because that is the space nekanyorunen opportunity nebo kondo. Now what we are saying as a young people is mesa nikingolole inenoni. So many people have not understood it. Ago vi kora che kibokoba mesa noto ko kitutugunitu ko mayam voice, mayam sautit. Ko ngalale ngalechu kotor kiyan. Amun there are so many other people, and you see bunge kotinye bi 364. Now of 364, the question you will ask yourself, how many are youth? Aya iwe komasta age nebo women, how many are women? So at the end of the day, for you to be able to canvass your options, your opinions, MSet, enough numbers. So that is why it is a youth for youth time. Youth for youth. Kikochin vijana as many as possible nafasi. Kopo kitabote akewal policy ni kangolole. Nangalale nguni wale kimache kisolve one at a time. Amakinige enough numbers. Nenoror chibi ko lenji mangale ko chugiche. Now we are talking about other things. Ngengalal kele ki invest in innovations. Inventions. Ko kile ne. Chita age ko maikuitos kere ko katangete bichu ko pakasit ako metangale kecha. But you see the reality is jobs chemi market kumayame. We are so many. What do we do? So amache those numbers nguni ko kwa meset. Ko ba kengalale. When I sell the idea about what we need to do, ko yuko rahisi ke petition. Ako yuko rahisi angonyor vijana nafasi na nywana. Though I will insist korale ngalechu kora ako tiongo ko mong policy. Ko personal deliberation and deliberacy nebo the leader and constituency na nyinet. Elite to gore nyine ako banga gore nyine ko tere gitu kora. Because kengalole leaders nguni kengalole ko terter kora kiko patugul man bunge. Lakini ikere mbunge age ko yae tuguk chisirto yote nage. Age ko kwangele wairwe toret vijana inyoru vijana kisire chachi kilio chachi get inyoru mirabishe empowerment kila kona lam kila kona sugul kiteche itito yake ko there is nothing from government so ikwanganyile
imiano ko miano ni
wa Kenya inoni ko Kenya inoni noni
chami kesivich nore no Facebook so testanyi we akwechite buti kagere Kennedy Mutai kala Ken Mutai following you live from Milimani Kericho County Boniface Kipkirui watching you live from Eldama Ravine Just Stop Langat kala live from Kapkatet City KE Ambrose Malon Langat VC Malora Malon Victora Kibet okay sawa well done Ron kusingong na norbege hagilenje Malon naterene bwana Malon amungari maman ako kwagere ko mai ko changa ngalega apti bare empowerment is the word empowerment ke kusigong amung in that sense ke my crowd na yes wachanga ranek so doesn't mean ko tugile na tingo ke kibende ko ga yarambe ne banaranek ke baga ne bachebyo so sustainable awata chinyo pata chama nyoro nje kondocho
ma sustainable lakini mayakora among this is personal money of course magoige establishing to what extent other leaders, especially elected leaders, chemi bunge already, chemi already. Magi establish ni angele cherune na amone, ikicheru a lot of money. Ngia mshahara jajwa, ngia itene, igere ne ile rabi jeju cheru kara. Kutorgo aje site vile bunwa. Lakini onge shume ngele aisuru. Rabi jejwa, kibo gilge kwa mongare.
Inda choro no.
Dinye choro no konyo rabi. It's okay. So it's allowed. Ma sustainable, but it is allowed. Kai kityo kere nyone kota target twist and the idea. Nikawa mwa ina walelen we invest more in SACCOs. Kinde rabisha chunga baki arambe. Kinde SACCOs. Moon, kita kengene one thing about arambe ko Kenya kukikite through arambe. School ishe chikitinye chacha, chikite cha aramwe, chikite chengo, kukikite gen arambe. So arambe is a very good idea. Especially ngeboishen komie. Ngeteke sukul ko chobok arambe komie kekuren karara. Ketech sipitali ya karambe sawa. Of course kiteche kanisoshek chechang nguni ya karambe still fine. But takityo kiibu these harambes ak empowerment programs in a way nekorko kakitu rabishek ko circulate in economy. What we do now ngikoite kuno ngikoitoi. Kagere one of the empowerments mamwa ule kibango. After go kikochi big a lot of things chakapa empowerment. Kwaldo bei nafuu, half the price. Nyoru kaga namjita bigi ya kwalda. Nako kibu 120,000. Kwaldo 50,000 ene wanja direct. Umwe cash. Ako cash ichu Devares go either they end up at breweries and go end up in like at the end of the day mongetrabish again and enga. Taki namrabishek ake cheng namna kujut SACCOs cheboga kevesende enka kowege enka kugin in interest pichu kona magichek dividends amun part of the owners chebo those SACCOs kowala kuchumi na bayemenyo.
Okay. Okwe ngone ko bichi maragiro soman kidogo ago mande ko birong mungu maronde baisione ko bateno to anarane ko uitosi challenge mi limbaga na no ga otemo ite membership siguro ka go kabit unja kabit nge moy kabit mara bigit ko machita kwalda mo 50,000 tos umion professionals kara awo temo wega otor naranicho so no chengo ara leadership positions at least migi no tor tv choba tukol in terms of what civic education stungole ngara the right people am ko tengo betia ngwenetu ko the same mistake e bora njengela
professionals ko ma plane na de negata
kimai go loit ka pichu
kimai go loit ka and there are reasons for it you can explain or they can explain kiko iwe kemi den December vesio last year awendiga ketu ya some friends chekingetu ya Nairobi mama je kobaga olenje kalian nyolu ko korobe kangu ni Christmas ne kolo ui kasi tulimbaga iwendi koitu biik korengung kila nyokotebe 1 2 3 so for kikoiwe biik sometimes ko engage ak biik chengetu en olimbaga amun because of demands chemiten tam kokuren bichu black tax en biik chebo biik chekilanda lakini agere ko tokoy yoche ne ke engage as professionals ageger kele bo ketoretito ano biik of course to another extent igere kora ko when the government policy come online and well amun professional what you can only do ko mentaren ingololji biik ak ichengi kasishek but when they become too many ko overwhelming and that is what I think kiko overwhelming professionals choga but there's an encouragement ane then raise up almost every weekend ngololi ak vijana awamwachini what we need to do if we all came together as professionals in small ways age toret ke mentoring the young people age chengi ko trabisha capital ichu it's possible kora ke achinote no tarambe ke chengi it's okay kebangan gele kakebangan nonera kakebangan this group kakechop SACCO nekile kakiyai kole I remember in 2022 I did a fundraising for a SACCO nebo boda and military na ko iraine nebo borete we gave the money toko tesata komie if we proceeded dakika kita start change something every single year it should be a huge SACCO netinye biik ago ingenisile equity ko kikitogo a very small thing ale this muzee nikibo Munga ukizunguka niko ibote 20 members 20 shillings from members 20 shillings registration what is it today is one of the most valuable banks, companies in Kenya. It is also possible keto una iraine ako big chokora mat ko big chok in magore. You see, nigera ko this empowerment na sai takaba ke empowerment ako kutil ko na chita grabisha. So it sends a very bad picture in big ko kono those money. So ndagi ku big chebo manet big up ka ako bita ke check professionals ak big chiki ko succeed in this life ko nam ko invest in ka. Case in point Aliko Dangote African problems can always be sorted by Africans. Kule for a long time konye muzungu konye ko sorted tabu shaka Africa. Now kike kan for long aina ngiko tuku chiki rahisi keja barabara oshe ketile you know chekutanisha ni Africa mzima keja railways refineries, oil refineries, stimet ne kutanisha ni Africa mzima. Koki ko uita mungi konye ko mamuzungu negile kole takia kole. Kuna ni bari cham ngungu ngre konye ko muspos. So as ngoboti Dangote ngale of Africa. As professionals ak pick up ka konye lage che gebwoti gele nganda kimi Nairobi ak geboiboenchi ni Nairobi koyoche kebangan olimbo ka. That is it.
Okay. Madon ko kasoman budget en wigit nebo sirtoi noton kosoman CS noton nebo National Treasury. No wigit ne muchi mile ko boinji en budget noton missing nebo neranik kai mwa ko legut noton nebo vijana miten nebo youth fund choton je ko mu taban chepkondok baten niger budget atawol ko ne ne muchi mile at least en budget nebo kenyinitan ko much ko boinji vijana wala much ko toret anan mu ko nyor ngelji.
Gina boinji ni ko en budget ko ginde rabishek chekisiren 20,000 intern teachers. I think all of them komi category nebo vijana. So wana Virginia ku serikali yenata. Kagesir kwa 20,000 young people. Ndagina malak 20,000 kora ko ba internship fine. It's a win. Tukuk alak help. Ko get us to 56 billion. What you from I think 40 something billion. Ndagito tegete kidogo you know in the next supplementary asiko bosak school fees chenyalu kolipan because ngale lately nani bareger young people ko yoje kwa igi asiko lipanjige school fees ala just the same way as you know yoje kwa igi namna asiko lipan mahari ngale mako geze bigere za fiski mami ko taruzi ara ngele kibendi ko ito idile ko na muni ibu ijerune so abwati ale en nombo employment nombo help go toret vijana sports fund kora ko gigeta something small abwati ale you know one area ne yoche ke dedicated time and energy ko talent keger kele chito ne tieni chito ne laboti chito ne bire mbiret you know chito ne bire ne all these talent activities konyalu takikochi more money asiko supporten the youth ako supporten kora this unemployment pro menace ne miten eme.
Okay.
One thing for sure youth fund in Ghana, Uwezo fund in Ghana, they are in the budget. I appreciate that they are in the budget. You know, we are happy about it. The only problem, how do we use it? Kewale sabon magabi, so that it is not rabishe kegindo budget amoginyuru. Ndote ben bureti ya bunu ale lengi konyor ngorabishe ka youth fund. You will be surprised. Mara mami utagenge.
Ako migurubishe kanjiki ke taunat.
Igurubishe me individuals. You know, our challenge ane my personal opinion and idea. Tangewal chi kewal koyam.
Yes.
If it is a group, ke chabji group it ke mentor through good structures so that they do business as companies. Ago wal you know ko wal families che chwaget ko somesane la ko chwag you know ago enterprises chengetu.
Okay.
Way after.
Okay. Katep swali ko kile janga kwa mgebe kwa mut kwa tengo magibe that short break on tebe ngina tebe. Katep jul tebe malo ni lenje. En kerenyin kwa genge ngondoik en kerenyin ko tage ine sikitonos che margosiek en sugulisiek katya ma paraphrase ngina mu ko tebe nyon. En amwa kole tos ne kerengu is one of the leaders and an opinion leaders en ngale chwe in kambo wasike sugul. Tage walnes mato tastage borienje.
Good. Ngale ab sugulisiek Let me comment. So sad koro kikibet lagok 16 and utumishi girls. Very sad amun kimokoyoche. Not long ago ko kimiten chikiboe darasha en Nyeri. So agere ko kineyoche ke ngana kimiten a very different era. Ele kiresendo lagok amun atinye lagok ane en kot. Ele kiresendo lakwetab raini ak nebo keny ko quite different. Lakini miten kit agenge ne we must not lose. Discipline ko kit ne very important. Kiko abdicaten parents chechang duties chebo parenting. Lakwet kongete kityo lakwet akibemberesani akikorkensie makibire makieten tuguk kikochin tuguk tugul takai ko ikany biik che little devils nyoru lakwet kabisa makimwochin ki. So my advice and my opinion, one, parents ko discipline lagok chwa komie. While in school ko nyolu kora lagok they must do the line. Lazima ko discipline chito. Lakwet na ma discipline ko nyolu keon boko pargang mzazi na nyina. After all ko lelen kikole bichu asiyefunzwa na mama yofunzwa na ulimwengu. So but kama imuchi lakwet ko koyan tuguk chemwoe school rules. Samaki ikunje ingali maji. So ngoger mwalimu ile maboishe lakwet ngele liot lionen machame kokase wakwenda nyumbani abopanga ngak sigindenyi. At the end of the day we must save lives chebo other kids and other parents cheki discipline lagok chwa. For example, lagok 16 chukimeya ko lagok chekiba kanisa alak ki very discipline kimokoimechi kimokolechi kingen kole porchingei ne en life nenywana. Only for 8 students cherok kobela kobar now they are in heaven magingengele miano because of 8 people. So the whole idea discipline must take negat.
Ngalalet nebo PS ni amwa kole kobit dialogue en kwenutab konetik ak kipsomaninik kele akwa mwaite mutik.
Amaja weki ngoi president amungiza PS bitok. Giratie jaibo bitok. You know magoi negotiate nang mtoto negotiate nang about discipline. It's like this life it is made for discipline. It is made for a structure. There has to be a structure of doing things. Job Ryan Shadrach, I am here because there is a structure. Negenge nile saa moja at 7:30 koyoje itinye a guest nengololen 1 2 3 things. Supposing for example Kass FM today said iye ile maktoi, what would happen? There would be a lot of chaos.
Mami order, yes.
So ngalega PS chukikale lo negotiate nak log nonsense chono. Lakwet ko discipline. Nemaimuchi in fact ndamugokse ko kitjumongen ale tokobwote ne. Ndamugokse ko lakwet kinderokto. The reason why corporal punishment was removed and an issue ko ngamun konetik chekiboisien vibaya. Otherwise corporal punishment is good. Nyolu kinde lakwet rokto. Ako mwa akine Bible sirat en Bible kole spare the rod and spoil the child. So especially amun kiketensi in konetik kobir lagok. The parents kutikoson inye chito en yon akoi kwandab lakwet neu nenyunet. My first born go 9 years. Lakwanana, if they are not doing what is supposed to be done, kinde rukta ko maime mwalimu en sukul.
Ko kale chile mabele ka. Amune sikobel sukul mabele ka. Kotok kele uon kikemach kele kesai en sukul kele matotin lakwet kele ng'alekab rights chebo lagok kochanga ng'ala mising to next time kimele kimien nguni chitab kolenjin kimiten en studio mitab raini ak Marlon Victor inendet ko agenge en kandoik kobun county nebo Kericho komosta nebo Bureti kemai kana mising kobo ng'alekab vijana inendet kosome ng'echeretab MP kobatinye kiwek kemoche kenai kele tos amune sikobwat kole kot konyor boroindo nebo MP komuch koib walet nemamuch koib walanoton en nguni kiweksei en komalo.
Kimitei akobo inye ako kimita sikinetkei kibaibaitkei ak kinoisechigei tuguk cheterter chetesetai eng emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chebo sang. Inyorwech eng DSTV channel 266, Zuku channel 19, GoTV channel 099, Star Times channel 164, Pang eng free to air, Bamba free to air, Azam channel 336 koboto online streaming eng www.kasstv.co.ke.
Kotitinye ng'oliot age tugul kotinygei ak tetutik chok, sirwech sirutiet en oretab email konyo info@kassfm.co.ke anan ko SMS en namba 55552 anan ko 30552 ak imwawech kit neichome ak nemechome.
Kass TV, kimnotet.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway. She was my rival, my competitor.
We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya. Mbaya.
Winning no mazana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
Kenya, Twende Mbele, NCBA. Go for it.
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With 24/7 FIFA World Cup coverage, sleep can wait. Everything can wait. Reconnect GoTV Yako for only 999 shillings today. Only on GoTV.
Haya, 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 haya. Kelejini mash.
En kora chitab kolenjin en ketesiet nechome nebo Kass TV kotikiyoten nguni ko studio kemiten ak Marlon Victor inendet ko agenge en kandoik kobun county nebo Kericho missing ko komosta noton nebo Bureti. Agere chang maswali chang comments koran chemiten oret noton nebo Facebook kobaten Marlon en nguni komiten President William Ruto emet nebo France tuyet noton nebo G7 ngeger koon chito agenge netui makatet biik chemi yoton amachi kole a chance to be proud Kalenjin or a chance to be a proud Kenyan amun nito ko maeng koren kotestai koruto kochengote komi kora kokwedot komi South Africa komalo chengote market nemuch kemanda tuguk chenge kora boisionikab neranik nekit nemuch iger in all these meetings to president ak missing nito nebo G7 koker biik kole kaik tuyet kabisa nebo high level ako in Africa ko President William Ruto nega nemiten en tuyonoton.
Alengine amache amwa ko en presidents chekibwa Kenya. I think president nekikuitos role nebo president ko William Ruto. He's doing very well in my own view. running a country ko yo ne running a company. As a CEO, you have to be the best salesman for that company. If you are selling anything, if there are products or services or anything, the best salesperson go the CEO. As a country, we are lucky to have the best salesman in the president of Kenya. Irigo Azerbaijan and Scandinavian countries. He's been all round, kuchengin market, especially coffee, tea, tuku ketinyo limboga. So President Ruto is doing a good job. Ago kikonye sigege results kele bendita na mangwale in the next few years kegere results chabo agreements a covenants to make other countries in terms of marketing or demand of our products, flowers, vegetables, tea, coffee, especially in Oger kwendi ko chengote market nebo chai. Where I come from, eche ko kikibe sukul komute chai. Tako bendi loga biik alak chechang nguni komute sukul chai. So Oger president kwendi kongolole ngalekab chai ko chenge market ak prices koba barak. I am a happy man.
Okay.
Engaleju bo G7, I think President William Ruto ko kigo ngalalen why Africa needs to be on the table for a very long time. And he's made it so clear, you know, magoigeran in this world, excluding 54 countries in Africa. So his presence in G7 ko a plus for Africa. I think why Africa must be on the table than President William Ruto. So that was a good thing. We hope in future Kenya will participate in the Security Council.
Mugakse. Elegeno ngone ngere la mawe got missing. You are scaling the heights pole.
Yes.
Kobaten gewenga une boiso ne chota na mun maraga ko mansang age go achi Kenya ga inet na got missing age mwagele ko go to man ko ngangde metab Kenya ga marta imone amun ga en ngune ngole Kenya. Niger ga Twitter no White House ko mwa go le go birbicha yeti most comments ke mwagele Kenya ko capital city ne ba Africa.
Right.
Ko une boiso ne genga chiba Kenya kwanza we kimile wenisi ko genyit ne nyone. Ara go lambo ko are gune tamana ga tayene ngone asoko muchkele wenisi less than 2 years. Ko une boiso nga Kenya kwanza ene le mita na mule wenisi ko right up sit ne genyine nyona.
William Ruto is one president negimuchi na macha gochi mara 7 out of 10 in his presidency. Is one president nemuche geger boisionik life. Affordable housing, meet and everywhere. Talanta Stadium, kine muche gegere chegen konyek, kine tom kai gegere kongeten ngengwen. The last stadium nakikite ko kiteje Aramoi. The next one ko teje William Ruto. Other than Talanta Stadium, ko the stadiums ala gigiger Wajir aino, ko gimi Wajir Stadium. How did it look like? A very beautiful stadium. Bomas Conference Center. Lately, Koko Wagondo and Rwanda in terms of conferencing. Amon Koa prefer and Bikajang conferences Koba Kigali. KICC Nikiteche Kasartab Kenyatta and Aramu, I don't know. Kogi go board for a long time, Gigo doing its purpose. Now, William Ruto Guteja, a very huge conference center in Bomas. I think the biggest in Africa. Nguni gengalale komiten rero ni Mau Summit. I mean nyalu kwa go Malaba Olino. Tuguk cheto magoya biik alak, especially kwa this region ninyonet nongen nguni ale from Mara next year. Na ngete ni reyo ami Mau Summit in 2 hours. I mean what other thing no mucha much as a person nebunu komosino Western Kenya and Rift Valley go ne age ne to dawo ibenje saiti another president kusiri President William. SGR ko nito ko gere wonyo ke pima na ko teno limba ga yenyo ko punne e ke la manyo ko pun ka vi en ka SGR. I mean tuguk che tangible che ko president in the last 5 years. Of course me then maswali che mucha gete as I become proud of what President William Ruto has done. Ko re nyumbure tian awa mangwale ni ko mago president ko gibongo ne ko mye ko renyumburete ko there is only one tamak ne mache geto ngune for the last 4 years ako neighborhood Belgut ko kokite barabarosiek kabisa che noker ane noit Belgut abirchini eut William naitu korenyu notebe ole wany kikibun ono asikoit barabara reyu you see. So at the end of the day ngandan kiboiboi abaibai ane on what William Ruto is doing tuguk chekoit Bureti in the last 4 years ko onereche ako wany kinonerekchini ko etiet nekinyolu kobun tuguchoto koit Bureti which is MP nebo Bureti netomo kai koitwech tuguchoto chekinyolu keit kinyolu keit mi barabara age nekitam kebore Bandabilis sijui kono Kampala koitwoi in traktaishek kokoit any kora twoi kidogo kidogo kimoche takitar tuguchoto asikeboiboenjin echek tugul ngoboiboenjin chitab Belgut koboiboenjin chitab Bureti koboiboenjin chitab Bomet I mean President kokonech tuguk chechang and I believe by end of his term next year first term ko most of the things kokakeker chike so in my own view President is doing well ndatuko tuoe kityo tukun kidogo kolenjin we will be happy.
Okay. Isaac ngeno kale kilene ngoni kwa Blackie katwale SMS non Blackie kallet kalabureti ni kondani katwa kabisa mheshimiwa Marlon Victor namjua sana incoming MP na unit tinye in the best leadership as youth and only bureti kaligimitan pamoja kabatenga goya kwantebu chi nabo nemilimba Mombasa ndaga mache kora atebe na mumagoloso ga muchki wangune chita ne guren Benjamin Choge kala chairman Kalenjin community in Mombasa and Coast kala atebe swale oing during the recent voter registration youth were very quick agilenje vijana kwa serge kala tos ko inara na yenga ne kondo indet kia inene simu inet narandek anani muchi toret che ko mugo serge ko piri kap kura engasarata nabo oing kala was the removal of PSB talk the solution to the perennial unrest in schools. According to this, what is his advice to the Legislative Assembly about the issue of unrest in schools? Kai machima na watu kabate mwagichu katetu wengi wagandana tai ko ngalega kosirge vijana youth for youth tos ko ine vijana ocherge kimini giboni ko kadi tain tos ne gidin mara ko ya ocherge so sirge amungo to le mo walet ko ko sirge nan agnota ne bo
as a person as Malon ko kemoji bi arorji bi why agoto mo gara lenjini my fellow youth onge registange onge telkura asigepiren kura sikwa mwan next year vijana chebo Kenya like I told you ko mogere alak low amune that is why Rift Valley abunu ko there is almost 2 million people jama register ngo telkura ma telkura situngo birkura amun pichu mengi chichechu komngo tabu nanywanat matinye bichu nafasi nebo kasit matinye nafasi nebo kwai mungaret mamite rabishek ui kasit en bichu so sometimes for them to appreciate why they need to vote ko very difficult akonget bik kikiteken I think the IBC budget including the civic education budget nekiyoche koyai serikali ko kiteken so lightly and akibwote kole probably excited before what it is doing I always say Shadrach you see sometimes ni chabarabara ne kararan akinde ichab lam ne tilil in konyokobun koroitan nga kechoran komie iteje SGR chu kakimwoe which are good miundo msingi che kororon ako chito ne nyokobune barabara noto kome rubet komoite koboiboenji that is what is happening with the youth of Kenya yo tuguchu kechu ko kororon lakini matinye cheket rabishek amatinye namna matinye tuguchu tugul kilionjin bichoto so we are trying to tell them ongebir kura nye akobirwech echek vijana keitire yun kobakenam budget chuta keborchige ketes kidogo kelio kitich akemeken sure ngele bichuto chu konyoru resources choto koyaen boisionik akonyorunen kasishek akolanda koyai kasishek en olimbo bitani
okay
exactly that is one two atem ngalekab
kaleng ne tage ngatutik maybe en boom
ugamwa lelen if you find someone in leadership or in a place of leadership amaguitos kit neyoche koyaak en yoto that is the first problem yoche kisto so kingisto bitok en ane ko kikiyai komie amun he doesn't understand the assignment nebo schools ak lagokab sukul ko discipline has to be there so where you think nyolu ko negotiaten sukul ak lakwet kole ngete saa ngapi bokorue saa ngapi yoe exam au mayoe au you know ame chips ame ne saa ngapi you know that is nonsense. Yoche yon kakosindan chito kobwat kole mayoche ke negotiaten ak mwanafunzi anan keteken you know ngalekab mwanafunzi kotor koyoche ko demanden inendet ile yoche keketita sukul ko chito nono ne mayoche komi yoto. Now in terms of legislation ak tukuchu tugul policy ko amangu ale yoche taketes in schools counselors. People are going through a lot of stress and stuff. Counselors, you know, religions, you know, religious leaders, you know, or religious leaders in schools, like those people who subscribe to Islam, Christianity, they need to be patrons, such that we need to inculcate certain values in lagok ab sukul. But more importantly, lakwet kobo sigindet. So where you are a parent, tafadhali shughulikianji lakweng'ung ak inet the way they should go. Ngoet ko mautien. Ngome shughulikianji komie, ele mwae Bible yani kibere Proverbs kole teach your child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it. Ngome net komie, you will see the results.
Okay. Asi wangu bwana Marlon ne kibwati ile the driving force en inye ne kisukumon ne kichersoni tinye kabisa ne lenen biikab uretot kokonin boroindab kandoinatet komuch iibu walet en mengikab uret kirime uret kiolwen kandoik kobaten mi kit nekele mara tomo koyai nguni ne lenen kine sukumonon kabisa apart from kakemwa cho vijana but ne ki aenge ne lenen kikebe let ndio konon chance aibu walet
tamochome arekondoen arakondoen emet anan bunge koito en kap koito shadi ngocher ak lakwetab chi wering'ung shadi raini kole moche kokeso ko probably ko mureret kobo mara kamalon. Now in the process of that ko sinyo negotiation amun abokora menye ng'ololi konye Shadrack komi boyot nekicheng'e nyoko ng'alal nekatao kwek en koito asikenyor lakwet mureret en olchin neimuchi anan neimuche koreng'ung muche ko tuga chekile 3, 2, 4 rabishek chekile kasari keng'olole rabishek nisha muche kolen chito amoe 5 million amoe 3 million ko inye itinye 200,000 mi boyot agenge ne ngomamiten ilelen ngotebi koito sikebe next week yewe ako ndosirto boyondonoto kobeng'e sikenyor nounoto komosi akine ni bo mureret koyoe akichek namna neunoto necheng'e akichek boyot nengonyo kotobot kotor kekere kele kakimaske tor kenyor tuguk cheboisie kakinyor tuga enough ak kenyor rabishek cheome. Bunge nebo Kenya kounoto kichobe koito kokiyai en budget nebo 4.8 trillion kinde tuguk tugul, kinde barabara chebo Bureti, kinde stimetab Bureti, kinde ne chebo Bureti, kinde tuguchu tugul. Ininyon bunge yu ak inyoru chito nemoikuitos kowiswis ng'atutik kutit Ngeresa komie akilit netinye keng'alalen kotor iib tuguchoto tugul iibchi biikuk komeme. Malon atinye keret ale anyor nafasi abang'alal nekoto biikab Bureti en bunge akoibu tuguchuto chu ngindo budget on the budget barabara ngobore kokindewon budget barabara alobotu ak alabaten tuguchoto bakeyai barabara. So ngo nebo belko 2023 after kakoib ng'echeret William koyoe lam 2024 yoe lam 2025 tesetai lam 2026 tesetai lam. I mean it is only a leader netinye kabwatutiet energy ak drive konyo koyai tuguchuto tugul bukarabatichu kotor koit tuguka nemuche kondochi biik akoboiboikitu biik chik. Malon atinye that kind of leadership neabwoti ale achut bunge arame tuguk koba gaa ketech barabara ketech sukul kechob tuguchon tugul ya muhimu wany the most important one the young person chito neming'in nano kinan kotomo awek anyol asome ngele kikosome 2022 akabut kotomo awek ale nyosome ko kiateben kole but why abosome nei after all kotinye stongilo kidogo mi lagok chu komie ami komie why am I going to disturb myself? Kesom ng'echeret ko moroisi amun simoishek biik kocheng'in ne tuguchon tugul. Lakini kinabwat ole miten kijana nematinye namna, matinye nafasi, mongen kole tatun koyene, ako kandoik chemiten komaibwote akobo bichoto. Alenjigei lazima awek Bureti asom kura sikosop kijana nebo Bureti.
Okay. Mongen amune si memuchi ibelisye lewenisiet nekisirtoi kobaten kokon ateb kole tos iyoni anan ko kandoik chemiten osome boroinwekab kandoinatet tos une ng'alekab nomination oyoni ole this time round amun kekuro ak tuyosiek kikait tuyosiek chamaisiek kaker kirobe State House otinye kayanet ole iku free and fair amun ele taunengei kaimutik ko nomination yamabit free and fair nomination.
You see, ngalekab nomination kobwone baadaye. What is important for now, en chito nesome ng'echeret kowane icheng urafiki ak biik ak imwochi biik inemoche nyai. Yeit nomination, we will cross the bridge then.
Okay.
Yes. It is less important. Less important ele kiito nomination. More important tuguk cheng'ololjini wananchi ak chorwandineteche. I think that is it from me.
Kongoi. Ng'oliot nebo let en meng'ikab Bureti bororietab Kalenjin kibagenge nebo kandoik ak maybe
biikab Bureti thank you for watching kongoi amun koib time oker ak okas ng'alechu king'ololen. Asome nafasi aik mjumbe neng'wong'et en 2027 ak asome ole onaman eun en ng'alechon kimwoe tanyo keng'olole chechang lakini en chon kimwoe ak kepongoni onaman eun okonon kurayat aiku mjumbe neng'wong. Chitab Kalenjin en ole imi amache acher chitab Kalenjin kwa ujumla ongikilgei kenam emoni neimuchi itu Nairobi inyo Nairobi ak inyae kasit kouon tomo kebesho kenam taonini ko biik cheng'etu en olimbo gaa kokilgei kora kebe mbar kekolse ak keyai mung'aret en olombo gaa asi kenyorun kelchin ak kosich nafasi biikchok. For the youth of Kenya amache asomo kolenjok time nenyon ko nguni mamiten time age. Ongebwan meset keng'alalen tugukchok kecheng nafasi chebo kasit, nafasi chebo mung'aret, nafasi nebo kechop rabisiek ak nafasi nebo mogornotet. Kongoi missing, have a good night.
Okot missing chitab Kalenjin inendet ko Victor Malon agenge en kandoik chetoko naran ako ibeljingei akine boroindo noton nebo MP en Bureti. Kong'oli kotinye ak bandab tai noton nebo emet ak missing ko neranik en ng'alechu bolotet kotinygei ak ng'alekab vijana komuch kotil kurainik ak missing ko vijana keboisien amat koyan keboisien kong'em tuyosiekab bolotet. Kailenyu ko Shadrack Mutai amakon kei tugul nemie.
Kote nchini mbele tuendelee.
Twende mbele. NCBA. Go for it. This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you. Bingo. We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more. Okay. This June, pay for your current GoTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kwenye Star Times, Beijini, Burudani Juu. Enjoy kids entertainment, the best football, Hollywood movies, grouping dramas, and so much more at fantastic prices. Buy the aerial decoder at only 1,399 shillings and the dish decoder at only 2,499 shillings. Say yes to unmissable entertainment. Recharge your monthly subscription today and get upgraded to the next higher bouquet for 1 full month and enjoy Teen Titans, Ben 10, and Pokemon Hunters on Cartoon Network, Gangs of Manila on ST Novella, and Come Back to Me on Novella E+, TNA Wrestling and Blockbuster Hollywood movies on TNT. Download the Star Times on app to enjoy unlimited entertainment on the go. Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Kama invite yangu haikufika on time, but I'm glad to be here anyway.
She was my rival, my competitor. We need to shut this business down.
Hii biashara ndo kila kitu kwenye hii familia. Nikufe ama nisikufe.
Kama mbaya, mbaya.
We ni mnoma sana.
One truth can break everything.
Sit tight.
This June, step into a bigger entertainment experience with more to love on Us. We're talking more drama, more action, more unforgettable stories, all waiting for you.
All hands on deck.
We're opening up our world of entertainment so you can view more.
Good job, partner.
This June, pay for your current DSTV subscription and we'll upgrade you at no extra cost.
Kongoi kebeberta nebo Nairobi Kenya kakeweke part 2 nebo program nebo kwanet akula kemiga Jumamos. Kiangas wiki ya kwanet kakobwa kebeberta nebo mtandao neisubet kabisa kakotunenin. Ameche kora Denisto kemi part 2 mi chi nemut katom koingian part 1 part 2. Ameche Denisto quickly ikonech summary ile neang'eche kenomchini studio nenyo nebo Ainat Keles niketestai ak part 2 nebo program nebo kwanet akula. Denisto.
Kongoi missing Osea, kongoi missing kwanet. So nawekyi kora kongoi tot nekitinyen yu nekikuren Ruth en ng'alalet nekakonaisiech akobo chametabgei nebo kabwatutik. Katabwoti alenen kileni chametabgei nebo akilit anan nebo kabwatutik, lakini kakas kamwa ole chametabgei nebo ine kabwatutik. Tos une kabwatutik anan mental health? So amang'u ale kakobenefiten biikab Kalenjin en ng'alekab mental health ak amang'u kora ale biik chechang ko kanye ngunon sikonai kole kinae kele chi kukakonyor shida nebo ngalekab kabwatutik anan chametabgei nebo kabwatutik makomi komie kabwatutik makoterektotin kabwatutik angen ale nonitet nekanye biikab Kalenjin asikobit konai kole symptoms akonai kole signs ko achon ako ndan kakeker symptoms chu ko achon chekimuche kora anan ne nekimuche keyai en yondet. So osea ameche kityo asikikochin tot ninyo nafas asikobit kotestai, lakini awekun kora osea asikobit ikweri kong'eten yonitet.
Kongoi nata ko Denisto kong'ete studio nebo olimbo Ainab Kenes kakeweke part 2 nebo program nebo kwanetab kilo mitane kastoikyok asubikyok ngimini koitagat program amakde kenyoru boishe kora sikomwawech walkthrough ngimbo grounds neketestai story nebo let's people ako kora kokikochi kastoikyok kekawin kakutunenin akere angot Solomon kanairut akobo kokwet kabisa boishonik chekikwai through Feeders Foundation kwanet ngeng'oloni kotinye lagok chekikotoret en high schools lagok chementoni sikoimwa ile so far ko kimuch impactan lagok ata akotos une kotorchinet kora amun kitaje back to school a program nekitinye kabisa achek tugul kiro chito nekasacrifice en kolimbo Australia kotoret lagok komuch kosoman kolimbo emetab Kenya ako kit nerahisi nekiboibochini ako nenyoru opportunities kemwoe kele somanet education is an equalizer kojamkoale kwambane koske kule biikab diaspora komuch komeken impact ako malasima kekon political seats sitoret. So through foundation route koiboru leadership saibori Blooming Wellness Center nebo kotoret biik che tabani with mental health. That's a great leadership. It is commendable. Amagnuru kwamba koske kwa mito kora watu akwane tangu ngenga potang tebutik chetebege bigole adeno nene tosana amala ndege emetab Australia nene tiny mito kana sigindet nene tiny mito kana lakwet nene suppose ko sigindet amuko kimi wakati ko janga scammers ko en tarik sakon ara pesa ngomba kebeberta nebo Eldoret Great Empire Hotel kakiorganize an Open Maps Education Agency Francis Maura Pagle Bikones ngeng'ololji sigik kon nyang'ene suppose konai amana ndege kobwa emetab Australia. So kakotin tarik 9 Empire the Great Empire Hotel ketinye ng'alalen notok 111 ketinye kora sigik chekikobwa emetab Australia ngeng'ololji sigik 1-on-1. It is a free event and got information within the Great Empire Hotel kebeberta nebo Eldoret. So kastoikyok tugul chukase kasafema kokochamo bwane inbox nenyu olen osea amedana imeni kokakimutu experts ak biik chekikotoban diaspora ikokona 1-on-1 information within the Great Empire Hotel Eldoret Kenya. Kwamba jefkoske karibu.
Kongoi osea kongoi ameche kongoi rauni jeng'etich kararan kot mising you have good experience ako kamyeit you are putting in perspective what you have just said tuguk chekiiro ameche chitugul kofokasan back mi biik chekinyolilso lakini ngimwachanida kotoi paren leleu ngimwa ile kikang'et nguolen kang'wani. Can you say your past? And it is good kararan history sikonetech for future. Noton ikere kabar biik kyok ndenyoru chito nekisomse ngemwoe ile kisomse osea kolosea kele kesomsei kikere ng'osomsei. Can you accept yan ile kiouni akot ane kokiotoune kasi keeku manamba nebo karisiek tanboi manamba ne tuguk cho but you see maome tuguk amu kiongen ole kiowendi. So everybody you start from somewhere. Noton amoche akochi biik kyok meker tewerna en tuguk chekiu akot ngokiamenye kot ngokiomisie kikombok chekikonduris chekimole kimyet korok sikerongyi supu simatumtage. There's nothing wrong. Kitoune somewhere sikebaun. Lakini matkoekin chekahortenin mingikas kemwa bananda tos ine ile kakile kiobanani aran kanyoru masikacha kitoune asikebaun. Amatewerna kele kitoune bananda. All of us are never born makisipei mali makisiche chi kotinye mali nyoitau akon komokoryo kon komaimokoryo nyoitau ichenge chekuk akitau itokyi oret tugukuk chekororon akidaweki kongoi mwalimu arap Tormoi kongoi mwalimu arap Tormoi nikakechecho koso kabisa loud and clear arap Tormoi kongete kakusiko mwalimu retired kongoi mwalimu arap Tormoi kale katwo bichobo Kass bichobo kwanetab Kolo tugul konyoru wakotiet nebo mwalimu arap Tormoi kabisa kostoindenyo nekosei tugul ingo kakusiko kongoi mising lakwenyo Ruth testai kounoto kongoi ose
kwambajet kotkei ameche kenyoru anatak pasta YouTube tesetai ak ng'alalet nebo Ruth ak kenyoru kastoikyok pasta Kitur akechu mi ng'alyo nekanyoru ngolobo studio kakele oye biikab olimbo kosobek koboisie banki kale sikokochi kimnatet banki so sikilarifaen simabwat kiptoini kole ngangeboisie banki kenyoru ngubut
kiunoto kenyiman kiptoyot kiunoto nyongiot amun kerichek chuto drug abuse kokonu man kimnotet for a while kirotutieni on stage korotwechuto rutyinkei kidogo sikokochi kimnotet lakini yebe en borto wendi ngweny chito akoyait kabisa koik very 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 weak so yachen kabisa drugs keboisien banki meelen toretin kiy toretin kityo nekit half an hour ikimitu lakini thereafter ibet kabwatutik ak iku chito nekachokan ak meiyoe kiy so ko dangerous that's why they are dangerous konibuch kemoche kewekyin koko chemweti cheamne ngalek kikomwowech kong'eten koming'in ole kitesetai ole kitinye vision ako kele kiyan kole amuchi ait university amuchi ayai